Hello, Gemini. Welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is the second half of March 2019 career and finance, love and romance, spiritual guidance reading. All right, so before I get into the circle spread, by which I'm going to use the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan, I'm going to explain the energies of which particular Gemini I'm reading for during this general reading. Thank you to those of you whom have written me to tell me that these were indeed your energies and or your messages. That helps me more than you know. I have prayed over the cards, blessed them with my stones, and have asked Spirit to provide me with the energy and spiritual guidance for the Gemini that needs it the most. All right. Ooh. Okay, so before I start, let's get into the Gemini I am feeling the energies for. So I'm feeling the energy of a Gemini who is at a distance from someone, meaning they're not living with them in their day-to-day life. They are or have been hoping, wishing, and praying that something could rise to a higher level, but that if that did, it would bring in the energies of lies and deceit. So this Gemini has been kind of waiting. The person at a distance is kind of waiting. There's been communication, texting, talking, tweeting, emailing, talking, whatever it's been about. But in the end, it has caused this Gemini to feel burdened. This Gemini is thinking about moving into a new direction. And I am hearing Spirit say that we are listening to your prayers and we are helping to guide you in the highest, best good according to divine timing. In other words, when things are meant to happen in your journey. So they're saying the most important thing for this Gemini in the second half of March 2019 is to create a solid foundation beneath yourself, right? Whether it's a new home, whether it's a new business, whether it's a new location, it's about getting into that situation whereby whether people come and go in your life, you will fall in your solid foundation. You will fall into the place whereby you know you are safe and secure. All right, I'm feeling that in the it'd be the second going into the third week of March 2019, either this Gemini or someone else that Gemini has been communicating with is thinking about bringing a quick and swift ending to that communication. They are thinking about making changes to their home environment and or moving to a new home or business situation. They are thinking about bringing an ending to that communication because if they are communicating or if they come together with that person, it's going to involve sly and cunning behavior. By the third week, maybe going into the fourth week of March 2019, this Gemini is thinking about moving forward into a new direction. They're gathering their finances or they're overlooking their finances. They are thinking about traveling and or moving, giving birth to a new direction, a new situation in their life. Some Geminis may be thinking about or maybe communicating with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Now, by the end of March 2019, I think this Gemini's wishes are coming true when it comes to finding a beautiful location. When it comes to love and romance and trying to make their wishes come true. I believe this Gemini is connecting with someone who's very loving, caring, giving, and supportive. But they have the anxieties still of what is the truth to this situation? How do I find clarity? Now, Spirit's saying, Gemini, you have the key to success when it comes to reaching out and communicating with another so that you can get the answers you need. Some things work out, some things don't, but at least when we have the answers, we can move on. So Spirit's saying we're going to give you the ability to roll the dice and take a risk. You're going to be feeling that energy by the end of March, early April, and are going to take that risk to kind of go towards another. But Spirit's saying it's all in the approach. Go towards them as though they are a friend, okay? Not as though you are trying to do something sly and cunning, right? Because I don't feel like this has really evolved more than a friendship at this point. Now, Spirit is telling me to tell this Gemini that forward movement, whether it's on your own or with another, is going to help for you to heal in some way. Really think about day to day as you are contemplating communication with another. Do you really want a happy family life? Is that what you're trying to create? I feel as though this Gemini is trying to say, I'm the boss of my life. I'm not going to let anyone tell me what to do. I'm not going to get involved in a situation that involves the energies of lies and deceit. So I just shuffled the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan, and in the center of the circle spread, we have the Magician. As a major arcana, so Spirit's saying by the third week of March 2019, Gemini, you have the ability to heal by creating a new path ahead, by making changes in your life when it comes to your home environment and or when it comes to a new home or new business in your life. So by the third week of March 2019, this Gemini is going to be thinking about blossoming abundance in their life, manifesting abundance in every way, not just when it comes to finances, but when it comes to peace, joy, and happiness. They're going to really be wanting to connect with someone and take a risk to see what that person is thinking. And with the Five of Swords, they're hoping that someone can see things from their point of view, this Gemini. Now, in the relationship sector, by the third week of March 2019, maybe going into the fourth, the High Priestess is here as a major arcana. In other words, Spirit saying sit and observe. As you may be feeling more creative, as you may be feeling more sexual, don't focus too much on finances in a relationship, because it's deeper than that, is what I'm hearing. So not only is the High Priestess going to bring you to the truth of a situation regarding someone that I feel this Gemini wants to reunite with, but they're also trying to give the Gemini the ability to look within and speak their truth to themselves. Do I want a happy family? Do I want to create long-term stability, or am I just thinking about money in some way? Now, in the creative aspects position of the circle spread, we've got the Moon. So again, this could be someone who has Pisces in their chart. This is about getting to the truth of the situation instead of sitting in the energies of illusion. Because I feel like the energies of illusion or anxiety is getting to become a burden for this Gemini. So if you feel like connecting out and speaking your truth and manifesting forward movement, then do so. Look at this. In your actions position of the circle spread, Gemini, it's about finding balance in your thoughts when it comes to a very kind, loving, giving, supportive energy. I'm feeling a feminine energy that this Gemini is thinking of, or that is the Gemini. The Spirit's giving you and this person the ability to think things through before giving into that excitement, that passion, that sexuality. They're giving you the strength to pay attention to energies of misfortune. Is this a fortunate way to go, or is this going to cause me misfortune? Or maybe that's the thinking of the Gemini, and it's tied to that money, and Spirit's saying don't focus on that. We're going to give you the strength to just communicate and see where things stand. Now, emotionally, by the end of March 2019, going into early April, there could very well be a meeting, a rendezvous, a reunion of sorts. And I think this Gemini is going to be surprised at the fantasy energy. There may be a discussion about commitment, partnership, and or marriage. But again, oh yeah, See, subconsciously, this Gemini is really thinking about money. They're thinking about having a good time. They may want to get together and party and drink and just let their ambitions go with the Seven of Cups fantasy. But Spirit's saying this reunion is all about helping you heal, Gemini. It's about letting go of the focus just on finances. It's about opening your heart to the energies of creating a happy family life and to maybe letting go of a desire to drink too much or lean on some form of substance. In your day-to-day aspects position of the circle spread, you may be starting to think about commitment, engagement, marriage, because someone else spoke of this. It's about, well, the major arcana justice is Spirit's way of saying we are going to help for you to cut people, places, circumstances, situations, environments, and stagnancy, anxiety, negative thinking out of your path so that you can find balance in your life. So it's about manifesting a reunion to get to the truth of, does this connection balance me out? Am I happy in this connection and with this person or the circumstances? So in your inner strengths position, Spirit's going to give you the strength to open your heart and to communicate with someone. Again, there may be a strong desire to come in passionately, but make sure you're not going towards another because you're feeling imprisoned in your life. Make sure you're going towards another because you want to open up to love. For some Geminis, I feel like there's an attachment to someone who's tied up in a different circumstance, however that applies. So in a 3-card summary to my right with the same Witches Tarot deck, we've got the 2nd to 3rd week of March 2019, where Gemini is thinking, you know, I've had enough of a particular path in love. The cups are empty. The party's over. It no longer serves me. Therefore, I'm going to turn and move into a new direction. So they're wanting to reach out passionately and connect with another. They want to reach out because they've been down a long and difficult, painful path whereby there has been heartache. They're wanting to come in passionately and create a new beginning that they can get excited about. This Gemini may have Scorpio in their chart, or they may have been dealing with a Scorpio. I feel like there is definitely a need to bring an old path to an end in order to step into a passionate, exciting new beginning. Again, this could come down to home, career, creativity, a new location. So now this Gemini is starting to carry the energies of the King of Cups, listening to their intuition. They've come a long way when it comes to a passionate connection or their goals and intentions, and now they're starting to figure out, how do I move towards that new beginning? They may be dealing with a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, who has come a long way. They're very smart. They're very open to spiritual guidance. For some Geminis, you're wanting to lay down a long and difficult path and move towards financial abundance and or security. Make sure your heart is open. Make sure you know what you want before you get in front of this person. For some, it's about connecting with like-minded people, friends. Okay, I just heard this person may be tied up with an older fire sign, Sag, Aries, or Leo. Or this Gemini is going to spend the 3rd or 4th week of March 2019 connecting with new business people in a new area. Those people feel like your peeps. And see, still, this Gemini is thinking about a soulmate connection, someone that was meant to be in their life in the future. But with the Knight of Swords, it's about kind of slowing down, taking that horse for a drink of water, putting away your sword, looking at your reflection in the water, knowing that you are God's child, and trusting that if this is the right one, Spirit will show you that. And again, this Gemini is feeling like, well, I have to sneak towards this person and I'm tired of the battle. Spirit's saying, well, Gemini, we're giving you the courage to leave troubled waters behind. And your ship is coming in. The time is coming where you can free yourself and step into a new path. The Wheel of Fortune's turning in your favor, and your wishes can come true at this time when it comes to a beautiful new environment and or when it comes to communicating with this other person. This Gemini sees this person as financially abundant, secure, caring, giving, loving. But again, I'm not sure if they know what is in that cup they're offering. It is a time of endings and new beginnings. It's a time of listening to your head or your heart about what you want. It's a time to playfully go towards another with your heart wide open and to make then what feels like a difficult decision. For some of you, there's a very passionate feminine energy who's going to want to give you the attention you've been seeking. But again, there's indecisiveness. For some Geminis, you're trying to let go of a previous connection regarding an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. You're trying to have the strength to speak your truth in a very decisive and clear way. It's about honoring your truth. So you got to know what your truth is, what you want. Do you want a caring connection? Do you want a particular person, or are you still open to other possibilities? So before the video, I did shuffle the Archangel Michael Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue, and I asked for a word of prayer. And I wasn't going to look at the card on the bottom like I normally wait to do, because I saw this card and it just made me feel like it was meant for you. So spiritual advice for this Gemini in the second half of March 2019 is just to be gentle with yourself. Don't look at things in such an extreme way. We are all God's children, and it's about coming together and caring and loving and playing lightheartedly with one another. It's about knowing what we want to create when it comes to the happiness of our future. So your prayer is, Archangel Michael, please guide me in treating myself with gentle, nurturing love in everything I think, speak, and do. Help me know that I deserve this compassion in my life. I release any feelings of guilt to you, so I may experience lasting inner peace. So roll the dice in the second half of March. Take the risks to see what this new chapter of your life in 2019 is set to be like. Accept whatever comes and goes. And most importantly, decide to be happy now. Thank you for stopping by. Please like, share, and subscribe, and even donate if it is possible, so I can continue to do what it is that I'm doing with the tarot each and every day. If you'd like a personal reading, I am available via my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. Pardon me. My price list will be in the box below. And I am still offering the winter special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. Take care, and God bless.